Hello, my name is Blazingzeddy, and today we're going to do a speedrun of Shadow the Hedgehog Neutral Glitchless. We're going to start a brand new story playthrough, and we'll begin in 3, 2, 1, go. So the way Shadow the Hedgehog story mode works is that you start off in Wasopolis, which is right there, and as you complete levels, you'll start going from left to right, and as you complete hero or dark or normal missions in these stages, you'll either go straight across or up or down, and yeah, depending on how good or bad you are, your endings and levels you have to play changes. There's 326 different ways to do this, so for the category and not to be like insane with all the different possibilities, we've consolidated all down. Just beat Lava Shelter, one of its missions, call it a day. So in the past we used to do straight across with normal missions, but we'll do a quick diversion with a dark and then a hero mission later, and that will still keep us on track, but it is a little bit faster in all ways that way. So you'll notice right now that I'm playing on the Japanese version. There's just a minor game change that we'll take advantage of later on, but it's not required to go fast. I just happen to have a copy and I like playing the game this way. So I'm taking out these aliens here. I'm filling up my blue meter in the top right. That's my hero meter. And once that is completely full, I get the power of Chaos Control. With Chaos Control, I just kind of zip through the stage. But I'm actually going to cancel it real quick here, and I'm going to make my way through real quick. Okay. So that gets me a little bit further into the stage with the same amount of power. Alright, now we just finish this last section here. This section could be really difficult with all the different terrains and the fact that the game is having trouble loading and everything's in my way. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, we got there. Good, good. So that's the first mission, the first stage. A lot going on, but I think for the most part we covered everything we need to for that stage. And we're just gonna start mashing the start button to get through all this. So another thing you may have noticed is we are able to skip these cutscenes, and we are able to yeah, basically for now all we see is these cutscenes, but we're starting games with New Game Plus, where you have things unlocked already, and the main reason for this is that without being able to skip cutscenes the first time you view them in like a new game playthrough, this level or this category would be like twice as long. So that's the main reason. The alternative reasons is that we get these awesome weapons that you unlock as you play through the game. So we'll be using one of those pretty soon here. And there's a couple other benefits, but if they pop up, I'll start mentioning them. So we're in Glyphic Canyon now, and I'm just going to skip this loop because going around the loop is slow, and I'm going to skip this ramp because going really high in the air and falling very slowly is, well, slow. Hello, Knuckles. Thanks for helping us. We are going to grab the Egg Vacuum Special Weapon. This weapon here is basically a I kill you or I don't type of weapon, where I just kind of hold down the B button, and if you're in range and you're able to be killed, you are killed. It allows me to focus on my movement and hopefully timings of light dashes. Light dashes are so dumb in this game. But yeah, no, I have a particular I like to do. That game change I was talking about earlier is in this stage. So we'll get to there very shortly. Another way to do this stage is with the Omochao gun, which we'll explain what that is later. I very much prefer this weapon. Both ways are pretty fast. Okay, so right there next to the gem, there was a worm enemy that we may see later on. Turns out in the Japanese build and the Xbox build, the worm is slightly more vulnerable early on, and I'm able to vacuum up a lot faster without having to wait. So that's nice. Oh, I almost made that. It's kind of hard to judge sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I would hit something and I don't. Sometimes I definitely see myself bounce off of something and I don't get hit. It's really weird. I'm going to do a quick maneuver here to skip that giant section. And this Chaos Control will skip this really long section here. I'm going to stop it real quick here. I'm going to vacuum up some more enemies to refill a bit, and then I'm able to use it again. A lot of skipping here. Very good stuff. I'm going to skip this whole section here by just landing into the trigger. that sends me into the next section. So looking good. Just gotta... Yeah, everything was out of my way that time. That's really nice. They're usually directly in my line of movement. And sometimes there's nothing I can do. That was very nice for them this time. Yeah, that's one thing I really like about this game, is that there's so many ways of doing things. You don't have to stick to the fastest possible thing. Especially if you're just starting out. You can do whatever the heck you want, so long as you're going decently fast. Like, don't grab the samurai blade. Please do not grab the samurai blade. It is the worst weapon in the game. We have a whole other run that showcases that, and that's terrible. Okay, so yeah, so this is where we're going to start our diversion. We're going to do the dark mission for Prison Island. For those familiar with Sonic lore, this is the stage where in Sonic Adventure 2 there was an island that was a prison. I think that's pretty much it. It doesn't look anything like it, but trust me. Alright, so the dark mission here is you need to take out all the gun soldiers, so I'm going to do that by taking you first. And then use that gun to take that guy out. Hello, Charmy. Sorry, Charmy, we're not here to help you. We're here to just take out the gun soldiers. I'm going to take out some aliens too, because they're giving me hero points, and chaos control is so nice. So we'll just keep doing that. I'm keeping an eye on my score here, because I know that if I get 800 points here, which I did, then I know I got my 8 kills for the 8 enemies I needed to kill at this point. There's actually only one extra enemy here, so using the score... Oh, I am out of ammo. Okay. Let me just grab some ammo here. Oh, thank you. Okay, Oma Shotgun. This is the gun I was talking about earlier. Oma Shotgun is a gun that is ricocheting all over the place, so I can shoot once and it will kind of go all over the place and get a bunch of kills for me. Really nice like that. Oh, give me a gun. I need that still. Thank you. Use chaos control to skip through here. I'm gonna stop here though, because I need to kill some of these gun soldiers, and then I'm gonna do a spin dash high, or try to do a spin dash high jump there. Oh my, please. Up, up, up. Thank you. So yeah, so this is the only useful form of Oma Chow, because he is super strong and gets me exactly what I need. Okay, now I'm in Dark Shadow mode. This is the opposite of Hero Shadow. In both cases though, I cannot take damage and I have infinite ammo. So, can I see doing? Thank you. So yeah, I'm just gonna run on this acid river because they can't hurt me. I'm gonna shoot a bajillion Oma Chows because they kill everything. And yeah, gonna make sure my score is where I want it. This time is not that great, but considering the mistakes that happened and some of the things we had to deal with, it's fine. So yeah, no, that was Prison Island Dark. Did I intro myself anywhere? I don't think so. So yeah, so it turns out if we do this way, we can skip this next cutscene that's coming up after the save screen immediately. Because it's one of those CGI cutscenes. And that gets us into the Doom really quickly. So, just really fast, no matter how you look at it. This stage in itself is really fast as well. This is a flashback stage. Hello, Maria. And I just kind of want to get out of here. So instead of trying to heal or take out enemies like they're telling me to do, I'm just gonna make my way through. This level's a bit of a maze. Thankfully for us, they have a shortcut, which we can actually get to. Normally they make you wait until you get to the other side, but I can use this satellite laser weapon, and I can get to the other side immediately. And I'm taking out these fires to increase my hero points, and I get 2 more. I'm gonna use chaos control here, and the game just takes me to the end. I'm gonna do a quick pause and unpause here, because sometimes it likes to leave you in the air while it's loading everything else up. So pausing and unpausing there real quick lets you help the game out. And it doesn't affect the in-game time, which matters, because this is how we mainly time this category, because fun fact, the Xbox version of this game is really fast, like as far as loading stages and whatnot. So if it wasn't for using in-game time here, every record would be on Xbox, and that wouldn't be fair for everyone else. So that's how we do it. Hello, Heavy Dog. I need to mash you very fast. And I lost my chain. Give me at least one weapon. Or two, if you can be so nice. Okay, just one. Not a great heavy dog. Where is my gun? I would like to see the gun and not you. Thank you. The bosses are really annoying because they make you lock onto the camera. Where the camera locks onto the boss instead of... Oh, really? That was bad timing on my part. This is not a good fight. I need rings, like, now. But maybe I can sneak in a kill. Thank you. Yeah, so if we do this right, it can take like 20 seconds. And this was not that. Yeah, this is a pretty difficult boss to get consistent. You can kind of like do things consistently and move him consistently, but he's pretty sensitive to changes, so it's very doubtful that you'll have a means of consistently getting him where you want him and taking it out. But that's basically how that fight goes. Alright, skipping some more cutscenes. So now we are in Air Fleet. As you can see, we're one stage away from the end, so we have to do the hero mission here. That's fine though, it's decently fast, and we'll be able to get through it pretty quick. Oh hey Tails! Okay, so I'm gonna quickly get these two. Up, give me you. I'm gonna take your gun. Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna pass all that. The objective here is to take out all the aliens. This gun in my hand right now is pretty good. If I didn't have these extra special weapons, I'd basically just keep this weapon for the entire stage. But we do have access to special weapons. There's one coming up right now, in that shadow box. The weapon of choice in this stage is the shadow rifle. Now the shadow rifle is pretty amazing. It's actually like just powerful enough to basically take out anything that's on the ground normally from a single shot. So, all these small fry enemies, sure, whatever. But these giant black oaks I'm about to see, instant dead, instant dead. This guy is gonna fall eventually, instant dead. Alright, infinite shadow, infinite ammo, infinite death. We've got some extra ammo here, and we're going to make our way across. We're not gonna use chaos control until we beat this enemy here, because this section right here is really annoying, and they make you wait for the fan to stop before you can actually make your way across. Really annoying. But that's all we really need that for right now. I'm just gonna make my way through and kill all these other guys. There we go, that one died off screen. And now we're gonna go this way. Hello Tails again. And now this is where the shadow rifle really shines, and I can just take out these really big enemies that normally take forever to kill. Alright, we get one more chaos control here, and that lets me skip all of this, but we will have to wait for the fan section here. But considering the amount that we skipped, I think it's a fair trade. Especially since it didn't take that long. Alright. Got all you. 3 enemies left, and they're just at the end of here. Do some damage boosting there. Like the other section, there's basically go outside and do this really long platforming section, which is no fun. So yeah, that's the hero mission. And the shadow rifle. Now, like, despite being the strongest weapon in the game, the shadow rifle is not always the best weapon of choice, because you do have to aim it, and you do have to actually land your hits. Something like the egg vacuum, it's really nice because you don't have to aim. It just kind of, if you're within a range, it's good. And then the Oma Chow, you can shoot one bullet, it can get like 10 different smaller enemies really quick. So it's definitely a... each weapon, most weapons, everything but the samurai blade has a purpose. Alright, now we're in Lava Shelter. So we're already meeting half of the requirement. The other half is just any of the missions. There's only 2 missions here. Hero or Dark. Hero is basically just run to the end, and that's pretty decently fast, but we've recently, or I say recently, it's been a while now, but we found that doing the Dark mission really well actually is faster, so we'll be doing that. So I'm just making my way across. We will be getting hero power here as well. I'm just picking and choosing where I'm getting my hero power. Once you do get hero power, it's going to start draining, so you want to make sure you get your full meter exactly where you want it. Otherwise, you end up probably losing a lot of time. So I'm gonna take you, jump across. So the way this mission works is like Eggman wants you to help his defenses, so now all this lava is gonna start rising everywhere, because that totally stops people, I guess. I don't know. Try not to look into the story of this game too much, please. It's not worth it. Just have fun with the game. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way down, just like that. I'll do some shadow androids. That's right, or at least these are androids. You're the real deal. But Shadow's questioning whether or not he's an android in this storyline right now. Kind of dumb, but I don't know. No further comment. Okay, gonna get you. Gotta get 2 more androids here. And I'm gonna make my way across this lava. Okay, I need to make sure I hit that. Missing that is a bad thing. And we're gonna make our way over here and do a bit of platforming. A little bit more platforming here. This is the way you have to take to do the dark mission. There's 2 more generators. So one right here. And get the rest of my power here. This section here is really long and be very bad if I ended up dying somewhere and had to take it normally. Thankfully that wasn't the case, and now we're done. Just like that. Okay, so it's kind of weird how this stage works. Most of the other final stages, depending on the hero or dark mission you complete, you do one of 2 bosses. But for some reason they decided we'll change up this intro cutscene to the boss, but you're doing the exact same boss. And if you try to go into the select mode and just do this boss, it's the same A rank for both. Interesting choice, but here we are. This is Egg Dealer, his greatest creation yet. He randomly decides which attack to attack you with. Unfortunately for him, he left gigantic buttons. So I can hit those buttons, and I gotta take this one. So now they're my bombs. So there he goes. He's gonna fall over. I'm gonna try to sneak some extra damage in. Okay, he blew up. So now I'm gonna hopefully get something that's not... Okay, that's unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm gonna keep an eye on him from out here, and I want to make sure I'm positioning myself to have him end up in that direction. Because now he dropped a weapon here. It is the pistol, and I'm going to use that pistol to blow his head off real quick. Nice. This is like a good... I didn't think I'd get this attack twice. So that's basically giving me Dark Shadow right away. And now I'm going to use the infinite ammo to just mash his health down. Just like that. Come on, come on, come on. I'm not the best masher in the world, so yeah. Another runner would have a lot more luck with that. That is time. And that is the end of Neutral Glitchless. I hope you enjoyed the watch. I did have a timer running in the background here, and the time was 18:33. So that's about a little under a minute behind my current best time, which happens to be the record as of this recording. So things went wrong, but I think overall we did pretty good. I'd say a pretty safe estimate for this, it's around 20 minutes though, considering some areas, like how I mentioned in Lava Shelter, could end up being very bad and very long if a mistake happens. But yeah, that is Shadow the Hedgehog Neutral Glitchless. I hope you enjoyed. And I will catch you guys around for the next video.
かつて究極と称されたシャドウ・ザ・ヘッジホッグのコピー この奇跡の力を使い必ずやオリジナルを超えてみせる。そう、それが僕の答え。なあ、さらばだドクター。